Two fighters that all the talking in the ring. I like it. Handshake?
No.
No handshakes.
What you?
Okay, I'll take it, and I'll take it. So a handshake. Good luck to both of you. Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, undisputed light heavyweight showdown, February 22nd, live on dazn.
I'm in boxing since I remember myself. I have all of it, to all boxing skills to beat him, but it's not just believing. It's hard working. I have to work on it. I have to prove all my skills. I have to be focused.
The Beterbiev versus Bivol fight just got its biggest update yet, and it's official. The fight is happening in Russia. The confirmation came directly from Turki Alalshikh, and it did not take long for IFL TV to report the story on their YouTube channel. What was previously a swirling rumor now has substance to it. With the venue secured, this fight went from speculative to actual in a moment, and the excitement ran amok throughout the world of boxing. Though the site was generating a buzz among fans, Frank Smith provided additional insight into why it had taken so long to happen. In his opinion, the Beterbiev-Bivol battle had been set to go for quite a while now. But it was the negotiations between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford that had everything stalled. With that super fight now advancing in the background, this light heavyweight contest has finally been given room to breathe, and the timing couldn't be more ideal for these two men.
And the focus is the trilogy. It's a tremendous fight. You know, it's a fight everyone wants to see. And look, there's also an eye kept as well on the Canelo result against Crawford, because that's a natural fight against Bivol as well.
I mean, on that note, and I heard you say earlier the Canelo fight, obviously Canelo Crawford being in September, you'd imagine if he's to fight again, it'll be next May, Canelo that is. So is it still Beterbiev Bivol the #1 fight, or are you actually exploring other options as well now?
Not really. I mean, Beterbiev Bivol is the one that's always been spoken about, but like I say, Canelo is there.
For Beterbiev, this news was a relief wave. Having lost the previous bout that most assumed tainted his aura of invincibility, he now has the platform for redemption. But this isn't all about exacting revenge for a stain on his record. It's about regaining identity, about demonstrating that his tenure wasn't a happenstance or a fleeting spurt of superiority, but a lasting legacy. You can sense the ferocity abounding him. He's not merely stepping up to fight another bout. He's setting himself for war.
First professional defeat, I wonder how you feel at this moment. It's something that you haven't experienced before as a professional.
You know, Muslim people always say Alhamdulillah when they get some bad thing or good thing. It's everything good.
Accompanying that sentiment, Beterbiev's media team put out new training footage that left fans agog. Shot for shot, clip for clip, it was obvious he was arriving at this camp with tunnel vision. His face revealed no distraction, only cold intensity. Each movement appeared to be sharpened, disciplined, and nasty. In a brief and subdued interview later on, Beterbiev merely stated he was looking forward to a good fight, but beneath the stoic words is the unspoken strain of someone fully aware of what's hanging in the balance. He didn't need to talk much. The manner in which he exudes himself, tight-lipped, deadpan, and surgical, speaks volumes. This isn't hype to this guy, it's personal business, and the type that might shut down a legacy or rekindle it entirely.
I prepare very well. I will do my best.
So you're gonna use knockout or point?
We'll see. We don't know that.
You prepare for knockout?
I prepare for fight.
Thank you so much.
Bivol reacted in his typical manner, calm, intense, and assured. He laid it out simply that he possesses the skill set to vanquish Beterbiev and feels his style is best suited to neutralize pressure fighters. There was no trash talk, no posing. Only genuine conviction.
I'm in boxing since I remember myself. I have all of it, to all boxing skills to beat him, but it's not just believing. It's hard working. I have to work on it. I have to prove all my skills. I have to be focused on my training camp. I have to be focused in the fight, and I have to get some luck also.
Do you believe you can stop him?
Everything was possible.
But the news of the Turkish confirmation didn't just thrill fans, it registered with boxing brains as well. The loudest voice was Teddy Atlas, who was quick to sing the praises of Bivol's mental strength and cool under attack. He stressed that the fact that Bivol can remain locked in his head is what distinguishes him from the rest, particularly in a pressure cooker situation like in Russia.
What he does in that ring, also from where he comes from, geographically in the world. He comes from a place of hard people. Comes from a place where there's a code of warrior type code of conduct in times of battle. He adheres to that. He adheres to that code. He's mentally as strong as he is physically. That is a combination that is rare or is not easily found, put it that way. People have it, but it's not easily found at that level. He's a guy who's steady. He's consistent.
Teddy Atlas provided analysis of what Bivol needs to do to win their next bout. He highlighted the value of experience and intelligence, noting that Bivol took away lessons from their last bout. Atlas predicts Bivol's success will depend on better movement, timely countering, and toughness of the mind, skills that will enable him to outsmart the ferocious power of Beterbiev in the ring and turn the fight in his direction.
And at the same time, be able to eventually get to him. And control that part of the round. He wasn't able to control parts of the round that way, where even if he don't get to him, even if he don't hurt him, he still wins the round. He couldn't do that, Beterbiev. He couldn't do that because of three things. Bivol got off, got out of town in time, didn't stay that extra punch too long, and he didn't go straight back. He broke it off to the sides. So just magnificent boxing by Bivol. Finally a loss for Beterbiev.
Furthermore, Teddy Atlas complimented Bivol in their second fight, highlighting his intelligent movement, sharp counterpunching, and composed calmness under pressure. Atlas urged Bivol to continue to ride on these positives, particularly his tactical footwork and precise punching, to dictate the tempo and annoy Beterbiev's aggressive tactics. This strategy, Atlas indicates, is the key to shifting the balance in Bivol's favor in their much-awaited rematch, stressing a wise, calculated game plan.
He does so well that he depends on, kind of like what you would say in your sport. Yeah, you get a running back going downhill. Yeah, you used to say to me, but this guy, when he gets going downhill, man, he is a load. He likes to run downhill. Well, Beterbiev likes to run downhill. He likes to get distance where he can get you going straight back, which sometimes boxers make a mistake. They go straight back. They don't break it off to the sides. He loves to put pressure on you, own you, control you, get you to go straight back, and then he walks right in with you. Just walks in with you in stride. Pop, 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 pop. Nothing fancy. Cylinders. Just pistons. As you go back and as he backs you up. He didn't get to do that. That's his greatest forte. He didn't get to do that because Bivol didn't give him the environment, the landscape to do that.
Then came the face-off, and that's when all changed. What was initially a polite build-up instantly became awkward when Beterbiev would not shake hands with Bivol. Cameras recorded it. Fans recorded it, and the whole atmosphere changed. It wasn't funny, it wasn't fake, it was a cold, calculated rejection, and suddenly, rumors of bad blood began ringing everywhere. Something was brewing beneath the surface, and it was starting to appear.
Two fighters that all the talking in the ring, I like it. Handshake?
No.
No handshakes?
What you?
Okay, I'll take it, and I'll take it, so I handshake. Good luck to both of you. Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, undisputed light heavyweight showdown, February 22nd, live on dazn.
Bivol kept his cool, laughing off the moment and waving it away like it meant nothing. But fans weren't buying it. Body language speaks louder than words, and Bivol's muted responses hinted that he wasn't entirely indifferent. Social media exploded with theories. Was this actually beef? Was something brewing behind the scenes that we weren't privy to? The cool exterior didn't ring true with the building tension.
At some point, we're not 16, yeah, we are almost 40 years old, and I'm not shaking hand with my opponent, it's kind of weird. But if he's like this, no problem.
Trying to calm things down, Bivol afterward bestowed some public compliments on Beterbiev. He even likened him to Canelo Alvarez, praising his power, determination, and capacity to drive competitors to the edge. It seemed like a professional gesture, perhaps even a means of changing public opinion, but to many, it came across as forced.
Because obviously there is a weight difference. Yeah, I know there's a weight difference. But they're different type of power.
It's different. Yeah, Canelo using a single punch. Yeah, he put full his energy and he punched once, and it's hurt also. Beterbiev, he's strong. He's and he's using a lot of heavy punches. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's uncomfortable also. Interesting.
Then came the news everyone was waiting for, and it wasn't from press or media. Beterbiev himself went to social media, ending the silence. He broke news that Bivol and his entourage hadn't been all that respectful behind the scenes. All the details were left out. The post struck with force, and it confirmed all the suspicions of the fans following the handshake snub. This was no show. Fans from both camps turned up in their numbers. On Beterbiev's team, one of the earliest supporters to emerge was Khamzat Chimaev. The MMA superstar had earlier comforted Beterbiev following his second career defeat, and it was evident that there was a connection between the two. Khamzat's aggressive loyalty and battle spirit is a great match for Beterbiev's comeback spirit. Then came a bombshell. Mike Tyson publicly declared his support for Beterbiev. The boxing legend rarely picks sides, but when he does, it means something. Tyson said Beterbiev reminds him of the old school fighters, men who weren't just boxers but destroyers. He praised his raw aggression, his discipline, and his refusal to be flashy for the cameras. With Tyson in his corner, Beterbiev gained something more than hype. He gained historical validation.
Hey, how's it going? I just want to get your thoughts on that Beterbiev and Bivol fight. What do you like this?
Woo! I think Beterbiev is going to do well. I'm a big fan of his. I'm being biased, so it's not fair to ask me that question.
Adding to the chorus of support for Artur was also Teofimo Lopez, who has spoken proudly of his admiration for fighters who bring chip-on-the-shoulder intensity. Lopez, himself well acquainted with being counted out and coming back stronger, complimented Beterbiev's attitude. Artur, he said, isn't fighting to win. He's fighting to regain his soul. That a fighter like Teo would endorse someone like Beterbiev says a lot. It's about hunger, and Lopez sees it burning in him.
Who you got February 22nd? Bivol or Beterbiev? I think same outcome, Beterbiev. But rooting for Bivol. Hopefully he does better than the first time. If anything, I think Beterbiev is gonna hurt Bivol this time around. But kudos to Bivol, man. He boxed very well, but he just didn't show enough grit in the last championship rounds. It's a great fight.
Bivol, though, isn't short on big-name believers either. George Groves backed him openly, stating that Bivol's patience, sharp counters, and ability to stick to a game plan are exactly what it takes to beat a guy like Beterbiev. Groves doesn't buy into the emotion. He's siding with control and calculation. He doesn't just view Bivol as a nice fighter, but a surgeon in the ring. And against disorder, precision always triumphs, at least to Groves' way of thinking.
It might be close after at the halfway stage, and Bivol goes, I'm going to put something on him. I'm going to have to drop him. I have to make a dent in him. And then we see a bit more drama. That would be great.
That would be great. That would be great. So what's the official George Groves prediction?
I think Bivol wins.
Joining Team Bivol is Spencer Brown, who also expressed his faith in the undefeated Russian. Brown noted that Bivol has demonstrated himself under colossal pressure and in conditions where he wasn't the favorite. In Spencer's estimation, Bivol's greatest asset is his discipline, something too frequently left out of big fight equations. Sure, Beterbiev might start taking swings in anger, but Spencer thinks Bivol will remain cold.
Main event of the evening, Mr. Beterbiev against Mr. Bivol.
Bivol.
I think Bivol won the first one, Spencer.
So
After watching it
by
back.
2 rounds?
I had 7-5.
2 rounds then?
Yeah, I had exactly the same.
So I think Dmitry Bivol will come. He's a very hard man to beat, though. Beterbiev's a hard man to beat, isn't he? But I fancy Bivol.
I hope so, and we'll get a trilogy out of it, shall we?
Yeah, lovely.
Whichever corner you're standing in, Beterbiev's rage or Bivol's calm, one thing's certain. This fight is no longer about titles. It's about proving who truly belongs at the top when respect, pride, and legacy are all on the line. When they finally meet in Russia, expect fireworks. Because this isn't just boxing, this is personal. If you're locked in for this war, hit subscribe. We've got more breakdowns, raw updates, and fight night coverage coming your way.